the iPod 4th generation and the iPod 5th generation. Only 2 years apart in release date, but vastly similar in specs. So, that's what we're going to talk about today. The differences and the similarities. This here is the monochrome 4th gen, released in 2004, coming in two sizes, the 20 gigabyte and the 40 gigabyte. The one I have here is the 20 gigabyte model. Later, in 2005, they made a revision to the iPod 4th gen with a color display and the ability to view photos. That was called the iPod Photo, for obvious reasons. The 5th gen iPod, however, is called the iPod Video because of its capability to watch videos, obviously. I have none on this device, but theoretically I could put videos and movies on this if I want. One very minor difference between these two is the click wheel. The click wheel on the 4th gen, the donut area, as I'm going to call it, is a lot thicker than on this one. As you can see, it's a bit thinner. And the center button on this has a bit of a dome shape. It's kind of hard to see, but this one is completely flat with this having a little bump in the middle. The bezels on these are quite a bit different. As you can see, these are very thin, and these are quite a bit thicker than the ones on the 5th gen. Just a quick note, here's a size comparison. The 4th gen is quite a bit thicker than the 5th gen. The 5th gen only comes up to about the bottom case here, maybe a little bit into the top case, but this is significantly thicker. Now, both of these iPods have the iconic 30-pin dock connector. They would both have an aluminum back, although this is a special edition U2 iPod, which they also had a special edition U2 iPod that came out for the 4th gens. They're about the same height, although the 4th gen is ever so slightly taller. Now, let's take a look at the ports on the top. As you can see, this one has another port that's not the headphone jack. If you're wondering what that is, it's a microphone jack, or a remote kind of jack that you can plug in, which I'll put a picture up on the screen now. This one just has the headphone jack and the hold switch. As you can see, there's a bit of a difference. The headphone jack is on the right, and on this one it is in the middle, right by the remote port. As well as that, the hold switch has moved sides. Here it is on the right side, and on this one it is on the left. Cool thing about the U2 iPods, even the hold switch has a little red indicator for it being on hold. So these two iPods both have the same amount of RAM, both at 32 megabytes, as this is the 30 gigabyte model. The 80 gigabyte, whoopsies, my iPod, this one fell. The 80 gigabyte model of this has 64 megabytes of RAM. So for a difference of 10 gigabytes, they have the same amount of onboard RAM. So both of these iPods have the exact same Wolfson DAC, so they both sound equally good, although for audiophiles, the 5.5 gen, which is what this one is, would be the ideal iPod. Sorry about the white noise in the background. I'm putting songs onto my Power Mac G4, which hasn't been previously featured in a video until now. In conclusion, although 2 years apart in release date, these iPods are both very similar. Hey guys, it's Adam. I'm glad you guys watched this far into the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment below, letting me know if you want to see this again or if you want to see something different. So without further ado, let's end the video.